have an event coming up, and you're hoping to talk not only about the crime in Jackson, but how we can do something to fix it, right?
Right. First of all, thanks for having me on this morning. Yes. The theme of our meeting is Men Who Care About Jackson. And we do care about Jackson. Our church is sponsoring it. And it came out of a response to just the devastating news we're constantly getting dribbled to us concerning crime, infrastructure, and a whole host of things that basically is eroding the quality of life in Jackson. And we're saying, what can we do about it? And so that's the genesis of this meeting. We want men. It's a men's meeting. No discrimination against women. We love our mothers, and we love the work that women do, and we honor them. And we appreciate men who take care of business with their children, their families. But so much of what we see in our society in general, in Jackson in particular, has to do with fatherless homes. 90% of all the murders are done by men. 80% of every victim is a man. If you can just go right down the line and see that 90% of runaways and troubled children come from fatherless homes. Chemical dependency, 75% fatherless homes. Incarceration, juvies, 75% fatherless. It goes on and on and on.
So what kind of men can we expect to be in the room on that day?
Well, first of all, we do have a pretty studied guest of speakers, including our chief of policemen, Sheriff Jones, Judge I think Kenneth Lewis, and others. And we have some men that are involved in street level activism and ministry. But who we really want to reach are just the everyday guy on the street, kind of like me, we want those men to be there, and we are actively pursuing them. The men that are most impacted by, and this is not a bash the brother kind of conference. We want to encourage these brothers because there is a reason behind every man that has left his family, abandoned his family. There's a story, there's a backstory there. And so we are not interested in pouring on more pain on top of pain, but to hopefully support a process of healing and understanding and love and unity. But it's important that men be held accountable too.
How can people get in touch with you and find out more about the event, and when is it happening?
Restoration Community Church is the sponsoring entity. One of our ministers who is intimately involved in helping me to move this forward, Minister Dennis Ayers, has put himself out there as the contact person, which I appreciate very much. And his number is 601-951-1020. I'll say it again, 951-1020. And it's very important that they RSVP because we're having free breakfast and free lunch, and we need to know how many people to prepare for.